There we go. As spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Ancient Cistern, we have the South Korean Zerg player representing Onside Gaming. Oof. Just took down the reigning world champion 2-0. It is Solar. And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Ancient Cistern, we have his opponent. We have the Starving Camel himself, representing Team SSLT, the Chinese Protoss. It is Firefly. Let us go. As already, Firefly sets up a proxy pylon across the map, which does get scattered, by the way. We do have a pool first opener here from Solar. Solar going for a very safe opener. My apologies, I was trying to catch up in the chat, and suddenly things are taking a turn here. Do we have a forge back at home? No, we have a gateway instead. Firefly just trying to delay the natural for as long as he can. And he's faking this out. Okay. Interesting. So Solar's going to be waiting for his Lings. The Lings are going to be able to clean up this pylon. There we go. We have the cancel, and Solar is able to get his natural base up and running. A little bit of a delayed natural, but Solar's able to get it up nonetheless. And Firefly is just going for a standard opener here, going for a gate expand. Now, Firefly has to reap what he sowed. Because of this pylon, Solar did open up with a spawning pool, and now there are Lings on the map, so Firefly has to be careful. Does have to chrono out this first Zealot, make sure that it gets up and running before the Lings arrive. Lings are on the way, and okay, we're not going to be wasting the chrono on the Zealots. We go for a full wall off instead. Just to buy time. Is that a full? No. I thought that was a full wall. Never mind. The Lings, they do slip on in. Zealot comes out a little bit too late. We did chrono, but the chrono was delayed as well. Oh, one probe goes down. This is a wonky setup here from Firefly. But these Lings shouldn't get any more damage. They shouldn't. Yeah. As the Stargate is turned down as well, and oh my god, a second probe goes down in the main. Oh, Solar just getting as much value as he can out of these few units. On top of that, the Stargate opener has been scouted here by Solar, so he's aware that he can be quite greedy. This tells him that, okay, it's going to be an Oracle opener into a third base. There's no Twilight Council, there's no Robo, there's no early game aggression, so Solar, he can just drone and make queens, and drone and make queens. And he'll be able to catch up, especially considering it was a pool first. Can he get a third probe? No shot. Oh, thank god. The Solar thankfully doesn't get a third probe. And things are going to be settling down from here. After a weirdly chaotic opener. A lot was happening for no reason. It's kind of what I attribute to it, but things are finally going to be settling down. First Sword Eps are moving out across the map. Firefly should soon be looking to expand, especially with the arrival of the second Oracle. But it looks like Firefly wants to focus on doing some counter damage instead. We have the 2 Adepts, we have that 1 Oracle. We're going to be trying to slip into one of these mineral lines. Spores are already on the way though. The Queens are in position. We do force an Evo Chamber. Third base is being taken. Oh, the Oracle is stuck between these 2 Queens and takes a lot of hits. Uh-oh. Oracle goes down for free. GG gets called, and Solar takes game number 1. Oof, that was brutal. GG, well played. Not the most climactic end to game 1, but an understandable tap out from Firefly. At this level of play, you can't afford these kind of mistakes. On top of that, I'm pretty sure the depths also were cleaned up as well. I was trying to look for them. Oh. Yeah, we're good. Sorry, that was just so a lot that just happened, but it's all good. Yeah, we just had an issue when it came to the lobby being made, but everyone has been able to get on in. And we are diving into game number 2. All right, let's catch up. Oh no. Spawning. Oh god, I have to send out a message. As spawning in the top left-hand corner of Gress Farm, we have the South Korean Zerg player representing Onside Gaming, currently leading the series 1-0. It is Solar. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, we have as opponent, we have the Chinese Protoss player representing the Starving Camels, having a rough game 1. It is Firefly. And this is something very unique to the WTL logos mod, or the mod here in game. I can't remember how to get rid of it. I'll be honest. God, what was there? There we go. Phew. I did remember. I knew it was one of those keys. Fun fact: PSA, Shift D. Shift D does get rid of the damage. Thank God. Fun fact: I've never actually used this before. I've never like felt the need to. So what this is this is stats of how much damage is dealt and by what, and it like ranks it, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, I've never felt the need to use it. It's a fun feature though. It's an interesting feature. You know what? I'll try and find a time to use it. It's all good. As we have a hatch gas pool opener here from Solar. Nothing too crazy. Very standard. Force take the unnatural natural. This time Firefly doesn't throw down any kind of weird pylon on the front line. It does go for a gate expand. So everything is looking normal, as it should be. 0%. I actually didn't see. Most damage. 100% of the damage to that drone. Or from that drone. Let's go. The hero drone. Back at home, Firefly going for a Stargate as well. Everything's looking quite normal, just like the previous game, outside of course, like the pylon and the probe damage and all the nonsense that happened. But that shouldn't be happening. That shouldn't be occurring here. Firefly, he is a good enough player, of course, to be able to get into this without too much issue. There's a reason why he was able to take down TY and Max Pax as well. Oh boy, but Solar is a bit of a different beast, and Firefly is still going to be going up against a Titan. He's already done so much for himself. He's already achieved so much in this week of KFC, of the KungFu Cup. He's done so much. Can he go further? Can he do more? We're here to find out. Let's go. This is what I love about the camels. This is what I love about them. So if you're unfamiliar with the Starving Camels in WTL, they always come in so prepared with such quirky builds. Borderline cheesy as well. And Firefly is going for a Phoenix first. Interesting choice. With this Phoenix, he's going to be shutting down this Overlord. He's going to be keeping Solar in the dark. Behind this, we are going for the Oracle. So we're not doing anything fancy with this build, but we are, again, just trying to keep Solar guessing. First Overlord across the map is going to be attempted to be going down. Queens are in position though, and Firefly won't be able to get it. Meanwhile, the initial Overlord does spot that Oracle. Solar is now aware, of course, that Oracle production has commenced. He's even going to be able to see the second Oracle behind this as well. Very important scout here from Solar. Phoenix is going to kill the Overlord, but the Overlord has already paid for itself. It's already gotten all the scouting information it needs. And with that Solar, he knows that he won't be skipping out on spores. He's going to be making queens. This is still going to lead up to a really scary moment where 2 oracles and a phoenix can actually kill queens, because the phoenix can, of course, crowd control and pick up those queens and just not allow them to transfuse, and things can snowball a little bit from there if everything is brought together. As the Adepts are going to be shading towards that 3rd base, at least threatening a shade. Another Overlord is trying to distract these queens. We do have those oracles dive in. They get a decent amount of damage. 3 drones go down. Not too bad. At least this time Firefly doesn't lose anything either. So far, 0 units lost. Not an amazing amount of damage, but damage nonetheless. Behind this, Firefly is transitioning. We have a Robo on the way alongside a Twilight Council. That forward, so this should be for +1. This could either be for +1 and blink or +1 and charge. Both are viable options. Oh, as the queen in the main base is going to be going down, the Overlord is under threat as well. We get 1 more drone. We back off. Yeah, not too bad. Oh, we can save it. Let's go. We do pick up the Adepts. Both of them are able to shade away. Oh my god. Very cute micro coming out from Firefly. Oh, can he save the Adepts? No! Can we save them? It looks like we barely cannot. The Adepts do get cleaned up. Solar going across the map could actually punish those Adepts for being active. There's only 1 Adept to defend that 3rd base. But there we go. We are able to warp in time. Behind this, it is going to be charged, not blink, so this can hit a pretty crisp timing with Archons. This Charger Archon build can snowball out of control. Especially depending on how committed we're going to be, but no, never mind, we're actually going towards charge. I'm sorry, towards Storm. Okay. Storm is on the way. Meanwhile, Solar, ooh, he has droned up and saturated 3 bases. He has a 4th up and running. We're only on 66 drones, and this is going to be a dangerous moment here for Firefly. We'll see if Solar keeps on droning up. We'll see if he saturates that 4th base. And it looks like he will, especially with the Spire on the way. It would make sense to take more of these gases, and yeah, we are going to be droning on up. So he isn't going for this 3-base kind of Lingbane Roach Ravager max out, which is quite popular on Gressvan. Happens quite often. But Solar is looking for a later game. Looking at the vision here, Firefly, he did see the Spire, but did he see the Spire? His units may have seen the building on the way. We do have shield batteries and cannons being thrown down, but it's all at the 3rd. The 3rd and the 4th. There's gonna be a storm jump coming into the main base, so 12 drones go down. Not too bad. I'm still concerned because we don't have any more Phoenixes, and we don't have any Blink Stalkers. I don't think we're reacting too well to those mutas. Here we go, mutas are on the way. Still no stack defense in those bases. Good storm drop though. A good amount of damage was done. But I still do worry. As 9 mutas are in production. So far, I guess Solar has gotten away with keeping this hidden in a way. We do now have Blink in production, which will help. Oh god, the stasis! Up! Oof. Stasis trap will go off. The mutas are looking to dive straight into the main base. We have 1 Phoenix here in the main. That's the Phoenix from the early game. And that's the majority of the anti-air that we have. There are a couple of Stalkers on the ground. They're going to be warped in as well. But Solar, he just goes straight for the Stalkers. He tries to fight straight with those Stalkers. 5 probes already go down. A Stalker will fall as well. At the same time, Lings are trying to threaten that 4th base. Looks like the mutas aren't going to be able to do too much else. They only get 6 probes, and yeah, the Stalkers were able to keep up. But Solar's not stopping. He's not stopping. He dives over that Archon. They're out of range of the shield battery. Thank God. We do back off. Do get in range. Do get topped up. There are storms in that prism. And we are still not stopping muta production. The mutas are not stopping. We do now have Blink, to be fair. Do have Blink available, and Firefly, he's pushing out. He doesn't care about you mutas. He doesn't care about the harass. Mutas do turn back around, and they take a storm to the face. He's going for the prism. Doesn't quite get it. Oh my God. A lot of storms do connect at the same time. Solar going for a big counterattack. Does force Firefly to turn around. Does force him to go back home. And we have run out of High Templar. There is 0 High Templar left, 0 storms remaining. And it looks like Solar, can he pull this off? He picks off the Archons one after the other. Another run by as well, distracting Firefly. And Firefly still hasn't worked in any High Templar. Oh, aye. Without storms to zone away these mutas, like, this can get out of control. We do blink on forward into the mutas, into the lings. And the Stalker army is falling. It's going to be close, but it looks like there are just too many mutas in the air. The mass muta, it gets out of control. GG gets called. And Solar takes game number 2 and the series with mass muta. GG. GG, well played. Feels Firefly, man. He saw the Spire. He saw the Spire ahead of time, but he didn't see the Spire is the problem. Oh, he was not able to react in time. And GG, well played. Congratulations to Solar as he advances on to the semifinals. And yeah, pretty solid result. Shout out to Firefly though. Even though he was struggling here against Solar, he really did get a lot of really good results leading up to this. He was able to bring down both Max Packs and TY as well. So yeah, really good stuff.